Hi everyone, so here we are outside of Jaffa Gate, the old city of Jerusalem. There's a great inscription up here if you look closely. These walls were built around 1542, the walls were dedicated, and the end of this inscription is very interesting. It says, there is only one God, his name is Allah, Muhammad is his prophet, and then at the end it says, and Abraham is his friend. That's interesting because that's not part of the Muslim prayer. So why would Suleiman the Magnificent in 1542 put that extra line about Abraham? Well, this was a multicultural city. There were Jews, there were Christians, there were Muslims, and everyone lived pretty much in harmony, and Suleiman the Magnificent wanted to guard this interfaith dialogue in the city. Hi, here we are at Jaffa Gate. If you notice, there's a mezuzah on the gate. The commandment in the Torah is you shall put these words on your doorposts and on your gateposts. Of course, it's the Shema. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God, the Lord is one. This is a Sephardic mezuzah. It's not tilted in. The Ashkenazim, the European Jews, would tilt their mezuzahs inward because sometimes their neighbors would come and paint crosses, make crosses out of the mezuzahs. The Sephardics, who lived in the Arab world, in the Muslim world, never had that problem, so they never started tilting their mezuzahs in. So we're just inside Jaffa Gate, and as you can see here, there are two tombs. And for many years, there was this story that was told that the architects who built these beautiful walls around the city, Suleiman the Magnificent had them executed because he didn't want them to diverge the secrets of the walls for defensive purposes, or that he ran out of money and he didn't enclose King David's tomb inside the walls, so he had them killed as punishment. Everyone thought it was a myth. Recently, in the last several years, they did some excavations cleaning the walls outside of Damascus Gate, and they found that symbol. You see that turban-looking symbol on this tomb? They found that same symbol on Damascus Gate, which is this ornamental gate, and they figured that it must be the architect's actual signature, and it turns out that the myth may be true. So here we are in the middle of Jerusalem, inside the old city, just opposite the David's Tower, which was King Herod's fortress and later the Romans' fortress. When the Romans come here with Vespasian and Titus to conquer the city in the year 69, they set up camp in this area. This is what we know from Josephus Flavius, a Roman historian, and archaeologists have confirmed this. How? It says right here on this column, LEG, Legion, X. X marks the spot, right? The 10th Legion of the Roman army. So we're outside David's Tower. Now you would think it would have something to do with King David, right? Well, not really. When the Crusaders came here about 800 years ago, they saw the ruins of a fortress, and of course, they associated it with King David. But actually, right here at the lowest point of the building, we have a Maccabean building. And on top of that, if you look just adjacent to us, you can see the finely cut stones that are reminiscent of the Western Wall, which makes it Herodian or Roman period. Above it, you have the turrets, which are actually Mamluk or Turkish period. And behind that, you have the Crusader period, which are the rough copied stones of the Herodian period. And of course, on top, you have the Israeli air conditioning system.